We are in times of darkness, and the dark is not necessarily bad. Whatever is happening to me, to you, to anyone, is something which can be called a rite of passage. Everything that is happening is not incidental or coincidental, it is by design. We cannot understand all the whys and wherefores, but we can learn to synchronize with whatever is happening and transmute it into liberating and becoming free from that which grabs at us, trying to tunnel us back into minds which have no exit points. Entering the mind is like entering a maze and losing the only point from which one can enter or exit. We need to understand darkness as a rite of passage, not as an enemy. It is something to walk through, it is something to feel our way about, it is something to navigate. We cannot be consumed by that what is fearful, even if we cannot see in the darkness that sometimes we may find ourselves in. Fear is the worst response to darkness. Darkness is that what we cannot understand, but it is a part of our reality. And it is something which threatens to derail our comfort zone, our belief systems, the fairy tales that we read as children. All these things will be toppled by the darkness, which, by the way, is a rite of passage. We will need to understand the nature of darkness as something profound, something to sit with in a meditative way. We are too used to light and seeing and enforcing our beliefs by that seeing. We need to understand that most likely the womb in which we were seeded was a dark place, and most likely the womb into which we will finally emerge from this body may be a dark place. And throughout this life, in our conscious sensorial life, we have not trained for the eventual darkness which we may face. And I'm not trying to say here that all darkness is good or bad, or that we will be faced most definitely by a never ending darkness upon death. I'm not trying to say that. I'm saying that darkness will be a reality and is a reality which we have electrified in order to escape its reality. And it's become a very easy electrification. But we may not have that luxury, and we don't have that luxury in the shut eye of consciousness. In the open eye of consciousness, which is externally bound, we have that luxury. Darkness is the space to be when we don't understand and we know that we will not understand in the way that we are used to understanding. Darkness is a place where we understand without understanding.